The mysteries have stirred. We have seen the illuminated land shining through the gloom of the abyss. If you are the emissaries, the chosen, I bid you welcome. If you are not, I bid you leave. I am not sure I understand. Would you be willing to elaborate? He's speechless. It would seem not. I suggest we withdraw for the moment. So what's the plan? Give your condition? Given your condition, I'm reluctant to suggest lingering here. That said, our presently meandering search would proceed far more swiftly if we could call upon the Ondo's local knowledge. Yes, I would like to know more about this illuminated land the chieftain spoke of. Could it be Emmett Selch's stronghold, do you suppose? Perhaps he lit the lanterns upon his return. We cannot dismiss the possibility, but if these Ondos refuse to speak with us, Penguina, do you remember my first scheme for entering Umor? How I planned to ingratiate myself by offering lucrative trading opportunities with the Ondo. The individual I dealt with was reticent in manner and curious in custom, but we were able to reach an agreement nonetheless. I believe that was the right approach. We can build a similar relationship here. What kind of approach did you have in mind? That chieftain fellow didn't leave us many options. If we were to tread the swiftest course, then we must needs locate its beginning. 'Tis plan our all too dramatic arrival has thrown this settlement into confusion. Were we to solve such a problem as we have caused and assure our hosts thereby that our purpose here is not imicable to them, we may yet prove amenable to reason. I smell chores, but very well, if it can be done quickly. What do you think? I have nothing better to offer, but I do worry what will happen if the Ondo's tale end up leading us to a dead end. I cannot say for certain, but I sense this tribe has a deeper connection to the Asians than first meet the eye. It warrants further investigation. Thus, I cast my vote in favor of aiding the settlement for the time being. What will you say? We'll make allies of the Ondo? Let's do what we do best. Or I'll do what I can, I suppose. I'll do what I can, I suppose. Then it is settled, Your Stola. Pray proceed with your investigations. The rest of us will see about fostering some goodwill. Penguina, you won't believe who I've just bumped into. This is Posh Groen, the very fellow I did business with prior to our ill-fated stay in Umor. I waited and you did not come. Then the Mistel came, but his visits did not continue. I am truly sorry, Paushon. Things did not proceed as planned. Is there aught we can do for you, by way of an apology? Perhaps. Where the dry return. A cavern to the north is home to giant crabs. We do not fear the crab, for we are swift swimmers. But now there is no water. We run, and they scuttle close behind, snipping and snapping with their claws. There are too many of them. Too many. I believe I can be of assistance there. And what of you, Penguina? If you have not found a task, you are most welcome to join me indeed. I should appreciate the company where the dry return has a rather ominous ring to it. Okay. So they do not like that. Get up here? No, but there's a little bit of red here. Maybe that's my clue. Where the dry return. There we go, a new location. heavy swimmer. Is that it? That's all of them? I do think that was it. The red corals are pretty, huh? Look like green bananas. Uh-oh, I'm stuck there. They do kind of look like green bananas. Okay. I wasn't standing in the middle of the bubble. Let's do it again. I must be a little off a few inches there, huh? A few elms. There we go. Ah. Ah. Well, that's a big fall there, huh? Ah, as I suspected. What did you suspect you stole? You could crack their shells? You must be stronger than you look. I see you have reached your quota. First again, I shall never be your equal in such tasks. Still, I would say we have reduced the local crab population to far less threatening number. My thanks to you both. you must have a reward. Nay, push on. This was to be part of my apology to you, remember? Besides which, the lack of water is our doing, for which we must also make amends. Might I convince you to tell us something about your village instead? I would very much like to learn more of you and your people. Very well. Before the flood came, it is said that our ancestral home was found in the seas to the south. It was utterly destroyed by the light. Only those who were out hunting survived. They swam aimless and lost until they spied buildings here on the ocean floor. Strange buildings they were, and long had they stood under the water, yet somehow they have been spared of the scars of time and current. These structures provided shelter for my people, protection from the tempest, turbulent waves, turbulent waters, and the predators which hunted within them. Their very existence seemed a miracle. The first settlers pondered their good fortune. It was clear that the race that had built such wonders had guided their course, and from this did they discern the truth. That the ancients had chosen us to serve as caretakers of their eternal sanctuary until such time as they returned. Thus, if it is judged that your coming in this great vanishing of water was by the ancients' design, you will find well welcome here. A truly astonishing story, yet I cannot help but wonder how will the significance or otherwise of our arrival be decided. The ancients have blessed us with protection and prosperity. If your presence serves to bring us the same, there will be no doubt in the matter. Then it would seem our earlier decision was the correct one. We thank you for the lesson, Pashon, and will continue to do all we can to assist your people. Should you desire to help with any other trouble, pray do not hesitate to ask. We should return to the task at hand. Only do try not to overexert yourself. My friend, the task, the risk far outweighs the gain. City of the Ancients. Stola. The Stola appears deep in thought. Ah, Penguina, have you learned aught of note? Yes, I have. Fascinating. And precisely the sort of information I was hoping to hear. In fact, if you have a moment, I would like to borrow your eyes to confirm a theory I've been working on. Come. Now, there are two tasks I would have you perform. The first requires you to inspect the buildings which surrounds the Ondo settlement and note their most distinctive characteristics. For the second, I wish you to use this knife to take scrapings from one of the remnant walls. Pray, be as thorough as you can. I shall be waiting here for the results of your investigations. Remnant wall. You set the point of the knife against the wall, but even after applying considerable pressure, you cannot remove so much as a flake of stone. Where's the survey? No. Inspect the structures of the Ondo cups for distinctive features. You may move the camera as well as zoom in and out, target a building and examine it with your button. Distinctive window? Ah, it's like the Crystarium. The tall, slender towers feature many elaborate windows, the likes of which you have seen nowhere else. And what have you discovered? Yes, I would agree that the windows are most distinctive. It would seem the structures appear the same to both your sight and mine. And you say you could not so much as scratch the wall, even with all your might behind the blade? Penguina, everywhere I turn in this place, my gaze is drawn by the peculiar materials for which I do not have a name. The buildings I had you investigate are prime examples. They may appear to be constructed of ordinary stone, but I assure you, it is nothing of the sort. If pressed, I would describe the substance as a composite of several mineral properties blended to create a material of unparalleled durability. Even the Ronkan Empire, once the greatest power in Northrend, produced nothing which compares to this level of perfection. But if not the Ronkans, then who? Who were these ancients the Ondo claim as the architects of their sanctuary? I suspect our answer lies with the reason Emmet Selch withdrew here to the Tempest. He may simply have wished to retreat somewhere near mortals would struggle to reach, but there are many such remote locations. Why here, specifically? Emmet Selch is devoted to his role, and thus we might assume his choice of stronghold somehow serves the ASEAN agenda. Or mayhap 'tis a place more dear to him than any other. Are you saying this was built by ancient Asians? Could this place provide power to Emmet Selch? I couldn't say either way. It is my theory that these structures are remnants of a time before history, of a star that was yet whole and unbroken. Such traces in the source would have been obliterated by succession of umbral calamities, but here, in the first, they might have remained untouched for millennia. A copy of the mural in the Kitana Rabo. Almed presented it to me during my visit to Fanmao after our victory in Kulusia. Here, in the first scene, by Emmett Selch's own words, it depicts a city of eons past and the disaster which befell it. The design is much simplified, of course, but do you see the similarities between its towers and those you have just inspected? We are close to the truth, I feel. Let us search the surrounds for another tower, one which matches the picture near enough to remove all doubt. From what I have seen, not more than sand, and more sand lies to the east, and the south held no such structures. I suggest we try our luck further to the northwest. You may view the Kitana gravel mural at any time during this quest by pressing the relevant item, by using the relevant item in the key items menu. The quest destination will not be displayed on the map. You must search for a structure which resembles the building in the mural, then inspect it from the survey point. The survey point will be found nearby in a location which allows a full view of the structure. There's a big chasm here. Maybe I can cross it with that little tube thing. I mean, this is probably the only way to get to this place, right? I mean, why such a prominent feature if it wasn't, if it doesn't serve a purpose? Like here, maybe? Was the Forgotten. Here's the survey point. Here we go. Here we go. Aye, this is the mirror, read large. Though I cannot guess at its purpose, it must have been an imposing sight. How much of the tower's height lies hidden beneath the ground, I wonder? Centuries of our history have settled upon such ruins, countless layers of dust and sediment. An entire civilization, its existence forgotten by all except a handful of Ossians. And yet, it did exist. They lived here, in this city. But let us focus on what we have learned so far. The Ondo chieftain spoke of mysteries stirring of a land illuminated. Judging by his words, he believes this phenomenon related to the ancients' return. Then we can surmise that what the Ondo said, shining in the abyss, was, in all likelihood, yet another remnant of this age-old civilization. And who else would light the lanterns, as Green put it, than Emmett Selch himself? It's almost certain he is here. But if we are to find this stronghold in a timely manner, it seems gaining the Ondo's trust remains our swiftest path forward. I only hope our deeds are enough to win them over. The light of inspiration, Stilla seems eager to share your discoveries with the others. Thank you for assisting me with my investigations. I shall seek out our companions and share what we have learned. Much as I would like to tell you to sit down and leave the rest to us, your condition demands that we make all reasonable haste. If you are not too weary, it may be useful to speak with House on again and asks if there is aught else he is willing to divulge. Oh look! Stroke of luck. Stroke of good luck. Maybe around this little chasm, and then we can get back. Ah, Elfinod's friend, you and your companions have done much to repair the damage caused when the water parted. Anything else you can do? Have you been to the walls of the Forgotten? I think I just came from there. The remnants to the northwest, yes? You visited them unbidden. Could it be that your footsteps were guided by the ancients? I believe it may be so. Listen then, and I will tell you of our plans to bring light to the walls, that we might answer the shining call of the illuminated land. We have requested a finless craftsman to shape for us a sacred lamp. He is odd for a land dweller, choosing as he does to live in the ocean, but his skills is beyond question. It is concerning, however, that we have heard nothing of his progress. If you were to visit this artisan and return with our long-awaited light, then any doubt as to your purpose would be laid to rest. His name is Grenold. You will find his workshop in the metal structure to the south. Oh, it's Grenold. It's Grenold. That's the one we've been talking about, Grenold. Well, he's way down there. Wow. Very interesting happenstance, I would say. Right? there an exit this way? This way? Exit? Yes, just barely. The Norbrand slump. Interesting bubble there of a building. So this must be it. Oh, look, it opened. The workbench. Oh, look, all these people here. Oh, and then they just disappear. Look at that. Granite. Grenol's workshop, I take it. Oh, that's just great. That is me mind's playing tricks on me now. Look, Grenol, someone's come to visit you at the bottom of the bleeding ocean. Or might be as ye a ghost, yea? Go on, foul shade, feast yourself on me rotten soul. I got no use for it, a craftsman what can't craft is more pointless than a sea slug with a doming hammer. And that's an insult to the bloody sea slugs. Grenol appears to be suffering a crushing bout of self-doubt. Maybe you can psych him up. Yeah. Hey? You wouldn't be trying to raise me spirits now, would ye? Spirits? Not what you expect from a servant from the netherworld. No? Has it really come to this, or have we met before? Has it really come to this? What's that supposed to mean? Not impressed with what you see, lass? Aye, well, I may have let myself go a bit. This was meant to be me. Underwater sanctuary, a place where I could concentrate on me work, far from the distraction of outside world. And yet, here you stand. Now, what's so damn important that you would dive all this way down to the bottom of the bleeding tempest to bother me? Ah, the Odo's lamp. God curse me, empty head. I have not so much as made a start. I am worthless than a sea slug, nay, the slime left by a sea slug. Me delivery date is long past. Me workbench is untouched. Oh, I call myself a bleeding artisan. You've heard their beliefs, have you? Bringing light to them ruins will be an act of deep religious and cultural significance. And it was my privilege as a craftsman to be tasked with providing a ritual instrument worthy of the occasion, but I just can't bloody well. Ah! Me mind's a bleeding blank. It is like tell me, you've got something to show me? Sama as give me muse a right good kick up in the arse. The Ondo wants to honor the coming of these ancients, so their answer lights got to blaze with the right kind of brightness, like the spark of life caught in a crystal. But just being sparkly is not enough. It's got to dance with joy and sorrow and sense of hardship endure. You know what I mean? Grenold seeks a particular kind of inspiration, the kind that crystallizes only at the culmination of a long and tragic tale. Complete any of the role quest lines available at the Wandering Stairs in the Crystarium. Then return to Grenold once more. So I have to be level 80. Well, I don't think I can continue until I get to 80, so maybe this will be a good place to stop. Thank you for coming to watch my broadcast. I'll see you later. See you all soon. Thank you.